They would call me the Adolf Hitler of gotcha games.
100% kids are fucking stupid.
I thought my older brother was my dad.
Oh, no.
What percent Mexican are you?
Oh, 28 or 32.
Okay, so you can say the N-word.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. With the soft A.
Well.
3, 2, 1. Oh, and it almost fell over. Oh my God, I am so... Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Say Hi. We are joined today by our boy, John. You might know him as Tectone. Everyone knows him right now. He is blowing and he's looking at the drink.
This is delicious.
Thank you.
What is this?
That is we partnered with Echelon. We actually own the company now. And
This is y'all's.
yes. So
Y'all did a good job. Okay. That is very nice.
that's what I'm talking about, bro.
All right.
Dude, welcome, my man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You got to say, you say hi. You just say hi, Eli.
Hey, guys. Thanks for welcoming me on Say Hi to Eli. Very excited to be here. I will say, a lot of you guys probably know me from the previous episode of Unsubscribed Podcast. My channel has blown the hell up from that. It was already blowing up.
Bro.
But even more than that, like, dog, the unsubscribe crew, like the community y'all got, they are nice. And even more so, this is the best thing, they are rabid as fuck. Dude.
They will defend you with every last bit of honor. They're like, what the fuck did you say to our boy?
Never experienced this in my whole life. Dude, every time I go into something, I'm like, all right, here we go. But these people are beating battles for me before I even have to fight it on Twitter. I'm like, damn, like, this is nice. Like, it's good. Y'all got good people. Very, very, very good. And that's not me sucking y'all's dick. Watch every other podcast I've ever been on. I have never said that about anybody else's shit. Very good community. I like it. It makes me feel not crazy.
Y'all are beautiful. We love you for it.
Yeah. And
Thank you.
And this is y'all's. Or this is yours. This is your podcast.
Yeah. So this is my podcast. Everyone's always wanted. I've never done my own content. I've always helped others. I was like, hey, how do I get other people's, how do I help these guys blow up, get bigger? I'll study the analytics. Yeah. I'll deep dive. I'll do the back end. I'll do the research. And I would always do small stuff. But I mean, you know how much time it takes to create content.
Absolutely.
When you're helping one person, you're like, okay. And then you start helping multiple, especially at that high level of marketing or YouTube development. That's where you just get lost in it. So doing my own shit, I was like, I'll never have time. And then Say Hi, I filmed some last year and it kept sporadically getting more and more. I was like, you know what? I can do this. If we get a guest comes down, we'll knock one out before or after. We get to sit down, talk. It's more on the deeper level. It's the shit I care for, because unsub is still, at the end of the day, it's like, let's have fun, let's learn, let's motivate, let's laugh, and let's do good. And this was more on that, flip the curtain to show how hard y'all work, and also to motivate people so they understand, hey, doesn't matter your lot in life. If you fucking just go at it and you really focus, like, anyone can do this.
Absolutely.
You just have to make that focus.
I 100% agree. And I'm glad you have this too, because when I was on Unsub, like, you run the whole podcast. Let's just be real. You do. I mean, man, you made that shit easy too. I think it's at the end of the episode, like the smoothest podcast experience. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm glad you have this.
You crush it. And it's awesome when you have those people. It's just, it clicks immediately. Yeah. And the second we sat down at lunch that day, it was like, oh, okay. Like, we were all going to get along quite fine. Yeah. Let's fucking rock this thing.
And 4th of July was even better. That shit was hype, bro.
We played Magic.
That was good. Dude, that was so fucked up.
I got lucky. He was being nice. He was like, I'll kill you. His deck was popping off. I was like, I don't remember even how to play my deck. Yeah. You started wiping everyone. I was like, okay.
Has anybody mentioned what happened on 4th of July when that one thing went wrong?
No.
Okay, me neither then. I don't say it either. Oh, man. 4th of July was a blast, though. That was great. Yeah, good ass times.
We had such a good time. And that was awesome. You came down and like just hang out. I was like, oh, fuck, you're going to be there. Fuck yes, this is going to be a great ass 4th of July then.
Yeah, great people. Met, Clean. Clean was one of my favorites that I met. A really nice guy. Jordan was also great. Love meeting a fellow bald man. Which, by the way, I was reading the comments from the unsub after I did the first episode. Apparently, my hat was set to only one button, and it was fighting for its fucking life trying to stay together.
It was the Spider-Man.
Yeah, you noticed it too. Yeah. And then there was another guy, another really nice mustached man. I can't remember his name. I've been DMing him on Twitter.
Red Pill.
Yeah. Really good people. Yeah. Oh, it's such a different vibe between here and Austin. It's night and day. I don't know how much time you've spent in Austin or how many people you know of Austin.
It's changed. Dude, I remember Austin like 20 years ago.
Damn, you're old, bro.
Fuck, I'm ancient, dog.
Damn, bro.
There was segregation at that time.
The black fountain, the white fountain.
It was crazy. We were like, oh, okay.
It was better back then. Yeah, but
dude, it's changed. Like, and you are just experiencing like this new Austin.
Yeah.
And it is the people, even going out to eat, I don't know, it's a different experience. Like, everyone's very friendly here, and I think you lose that camaraderie, friendliness. It feels very fake.
Yes. The moment that the biggest difference that I've noticed in my short experience in San Antonio, but I felt this like from the get-go, because my first experience in Austin was, well, obviously I lived there by myself for a little bit, but after that, when I came back to Austin as a content creator, everybody I met was at the OTK 1-year anniversary, and every conversation goes the same, which is, who are you? How many viewers do you have? What do you do? Like, when are we going to collab? All that shit. When I came down here, I was not asked that a single fucking time. Like, at all. It felt like talking to people again, which was so fucking nice. And the other thing that I really liked was when Eli, or not you, Cody and Brandon and their buddies, when we all went to the Guadalupe River after the whole, tragedy happened, and I think still is, people are trying to recover from that. It was also very nice just to have prayer again at restaurants. I haven't had that in like 5 years. So that was very nice for me. Because that's how I used to live my life, but it kind of got tossed to the wayside as I lost myself to content creation. It's nice to have moments for me to like reflect on what I'm thankful for and share that with people I care about. So yeah, I mean, I think I really enjoy the vibes of this whole San Antonio. I mean, maybe it is just y'all's crew. It could just be y'all's crew, and that might just be it, because y'all have some great people here. I have not met a single person I haven't liked yet. Which is very rare for me. That is very rare. But yeah, great group. Or maybe it's also San Antonio. Maybe it's a little bit of a combination of both.
We have, I mean, you get what you just said speaks volumes. Is during the 4th of July, the tragedy starts unfolding and everything's happening, and it's like, oh shit. And it's like, hey, actually we're just going to cut this short. They're going to go help start breaking it down. Let's get a hold of, I forget which senator or congressman or governor that they grabbed. Oh, it was a congressman. Congress? Yeah, Congress. And they just immediately started helping. It's like, hey, can we bring generators? Can we bring batteries, food? Yeah. What can we help do? And we'll just bounce. We lit our fireworks off. Let's go do that. And the guys like stepped up. It's awesome to see that level of community. I mean, that's the best word for it. Yeah. It's like, they want to do good. Doesn't matter if it's being filmed, talked about. It's like, no, we got to do this.
That's the biggest thing, is that I was going off on you about this the other day, where it's like, now once again, I think any charity work, I think any like good deeds is always great, but there's a big difference you'll notice in the people who are like, oh, okay, so I got to go help these people out the river. Let's go real quick, guys. Like with Cody and Brandon, they left at midnight to go do that shit. No photos. And then you have people who are like, all right, we got to go help these people. Okay, hold up. Let me turn on my stream. Okay. Hey guys, we're currently doing charity work, so make sure to give me 10 Prime subs. And I'm like, all right, dude. Like, there's a big difference. And it's like, there are people who are like helping because they want to, versus, do you see how good of a person I am? And it's very obnoxious.
Dude, that clout chasing doing it for clicks is the hardest thing, because you want to. It's a catch-22, because I think you fall in the same category where it's like, how do I make a difference? I want to do this just to do it. I will not tell the world every time, but I think it can motivate people if sometimes they see this, hey, look, I just did this really quick. You can do that too.
Absolutely. It's a very it's very nuanced, but like the reason why I was bringing that up is because the scene where I'm from so much is so far gone for every time I do a good deed, you're damn right it's going to be on stream, is because I went there to do what I could. And because I didn't stream it, because I didn't take photos of it, People are like, he probably didn't even go, dude. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, not everybody has to do this shit live. Now, I understand if you're doing it for a fundraiser, be like, hey guys, check out what we're doing. Click this fucking link. Here's the Venmo. Help the charity right here. But like, I don't know. It's just, there's just a lot of bullshit in the world that I'm getting very, very, very tired of. And maybe it's because I'm getting old. Do you think I'm old?
No, not. I look at you guys. I'm like, they're so young.
Really? Do you? You're what? You're 37, 36?
40.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Flat?
Yeah.
40 flat.
40 flat.
Okay. Damn.
So it's.
I hope I look.
It's an Asian Mexican genetics.
Is that what you are?
Yeah.
I got no idea what the hell you are.
Racially ambiguous.
Yeah. So you're okay. Asian, Mexican. That's it.
Some Irish, Native,
Okay.
a lot more Native American than
Yeah.
which is probably part of the Mexican, but it was a very alarming amount. I was like, oh, that's like 20 something %. I could get the card and the pass if I wanted to.
What percent Mexican are you?
I think that was 28 or 32.
Okay, so you can say the N word.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. With the soft A.
Well, it's up to you.
Dude, well, it was so crazy because my group, when I grew up, depending on when I was in Texas in my group, because again, I grew up in poverty, that was, I did not know. That was just everyone used it. And the Mexican, black, like all the people I ran with. And it was like, oh, wait. Huh? Okay, now I'm confused. LA, different. And then I get, it's just such a weird change in what you can say, can't say. Where I think, dude, watching your streams, it cracks me the fuck up. Or not, I mean, just checking out the highlights because you're posting, what, 5 a week?
5 videos a day.
A day? Holy shit, dog.
know.
What?
Now,
I thought it was 5 a week.
So it's either 5 a day or it's none. But it's normally 5 every day. But like, for example, like for today, I will only have 1 up because I can't stream. But it's usually 5 videos every day and a 4 to 5 hour stream every day on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick.
Bro.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Bro.
I slopped that shit out. I slopped that shit out because I perfected the art of not needing edits. All you have to do is just you never let it drop. And as long as you don't need to let it drop, my editors are like, "Oh, you need this edit? Okay, sure. 2 minutes, uploaded. That easy."
Control. It's literally ripple cut left, ripple cut right. Okay, there's your segment render.
Yep. And then I do all my own zooms myself, so my editor doesn't have to. I just, I'm so barbaric.
Wait, holy shit! You're doing that live?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I'm so barbaric. I Alt-Tab left-click on my OBS. Then I Alt-Tab left-click on my OBS to do my own zooms. I could set up my stream deck, but I'm so fucking lazy. I'm just, I don't need it, dude. It's
I'll
fine.
do this is gonna make it add so much more time, but whatever.
Yeah.
Versus I could do 30 minutes, have it done.
Yeah. It is what it is. But yeah, no, I love my slop channel because I mean I don't. The edits are nice, they're cool, but like I'm the older I get, when I watch a video that's too edited, I'm like, I'm not watching this. I don't like it. It makes me feel like this guy thinks I'm retarded. They're like, oh, ding, ding. You see that? Meh. Fart noise. Brr. Like, here, put Subway servers on the side. I'm like, I don't need that shit, bro. Like, because that's the content that I watch. I watch the Moist Criticals, the Asmongolds, people like that, and it's just like, there's no edits. It's just compelling talk, and that's all I really care about.
And that is some of the hardest content to get good at and to be successful in it. Because I do watch yourself, Moist, at Asmon, like the level of, I mean, the size you guys are, especially you like cannot stress how fucking fat this dude blew up. Wild amount, and that has to be fucking wild to you.
Oh yeah, because okay, so I've been doing YouTube and Twitch the blow up has been nice, but I've been doing this for 6.5 years, and over the course of 6 years, I got to 800,000 subs, and then I would fluctuate between 780 and 810, and the majority of that was because I would just play video games, and I was in an org where I felt like I needed to be something that I wasn't, because like I blew up way too fast for me to know what to do. And so the moment that I saw people who are like, oh, these are guys where like they know what they're doing, I should probably try to not step on any toes, try to like not really go outside of the box and just stay in the confines of what these people need me to be for them. And essentially what they wanted me to be was there's this character called Dictone. People call me Tectone, but they call me Dictone, where I would just go on these streams, and the main goal was to emote farm. So they would ask me to just be the biggest fucking dick possible, which I'm good at. I'm very good at being a dick.
Brandon, hold up that travel size deodorant. Bring it closer to your face because it's not blurred. There we go.
Mando.
Acidified body wash.
The acid gets rid of all the dead skin cells, I think. I'm not a doctor, but a doctor designed it. I like how they wrote the script specifically for us because it says, do not talk about other brands. Please don't shame other brands.
They know us so well. That's why we love you, Mando.
Anyways, about our new deodorant, New Spice, I mean Mando. Get it? Because New Spice is...
Grundle? The word grundle is in here.
How is it used?
Proven to control odor better than a shower with soap alone. 12 hours after a shower, the average man's grundle odor level was 5 out of 10. With Mando, the average grundle odor level is 0 out of 10.
Did we just learn the metric for stink?
I think it's grundle.
Grundle is a slang term primarily used in the US to refer to the perineum, which is the area of skin between the anus and the genitals.
AKA the gooch, AKA the taint.
It's literally, if you type in Grundle, it says Grundle versus Taint. One of my favorite boxing matches.
They measured a dude's taint odor.
All I can picture is Grimace from McDonald's.
Grundle man?
Taint goblin.
Instead of handing out burgers, he stabs children. Run, it's Grundle.
Run, it's Grundle. Mando covers everything: shampoo, face wash, body wash, and deodorant. It stops odor, aka Grundle, before it starts.
This isn't your average deodorant or antiperspirant.
You can try Mando's starter pack. It's perfect. It comes with absolutely everything. As a special offer, you'll get 20% off site-wide with our exclusive code, Say Hi.
Over at shopmando.com.
But I was like unreasonably a piece of shit to farm this emote that was called Dictone, which if your editor puts that in here, they're more than welcome to. It's
Finn.
It's the ugliest emote you'll ever see. And yes, that's supposed to be me. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll just play this character, and then I'll do what they want, whatever they want me to do, I'll do. And you know, I would also turn down my IQ a little bit because it's easier to talk to people when they think you're really dumb, and it makes some fun moments. So I'd be really fucking dumb and really a massive fucking dick, and chat will say, yeah, dude, Cope, you were acting dumb. But it's like, come on. The shit I was saying was like, bro, I would have had to have been mentally retarded. I got around 800,000 subscribers for doing that, and then I left an organization called OTK. I was with them for, I think, 3 years, and we chose not to renew my contract with OTK just because it was a lot of extra work, and I had this friend, still have this friend, called Emaru. And I did a podcast with her and Asmongold, and essentially, because I was just tied to these people, anything that I would do would look bad for them. And I hated that. I hate when people are like, because they understand they can't do anything to me. Yep. So what they would do is they would go after anybody who I cared about. And I never had to worry about Asmongold because he's the fucking goat. He don't give a fuck, right? No. You know, that guy lives in garbage. He has like 3 pet rats.
His name is Roachkey.
Yeah, Roachkey.
Like one of his nicknames. You're like, oh, okay.
He has to go to the dentist. Oh my God, he had to go to the dentist, and so he didn't want to go because he was playing World of Warcraft. So he took pliers and ripped his tooth out. Did you know about that?
No.
Yes. It's fucking disgusting. And then he would take the blood and he wiped it on his walls. This guy's crazy. And I love the guy. Yeah, if you look at him smile next time, he's missing a tooth. That's the one.
And he just ripped it out? He was like,
pliers. Yep, ripped it out. That's insane.
So more insane is he can afford private health care.
Yeah, no, the guy...
Well, he's doing quite fine in life.
The thing is, the guy could be not a multi-millionaire. The guy could have easily hundreds of millions of dollars. But he also runs the majority of his channels on zero profit because he just gives all the money to his editors. He says, any money we make on this channel, you can just have it. He's awesome. Yeah, no, he's a great ass.
He's selfless as shit.
Yeah, the internet will tell you he's a piece of shit. He's not. He's a great ass dude, one of the best people I know. I love that guy. He's fucking awesome.
Well-spoken, very intelligent.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he's just a very intelligent, well-spoken gentleman, and I think a lot of we align in a lot of aspects.
Yeah, absolutely. Just don't talk to him about hygiene, because I would never tell him this. Man, the smell of that guy. I'm just fucking. He actually smells fine. He smells fine. He just gets very insecure about it. He's like, I don't know if I smell bad or not because his nose doesn't work. But yeah, then again, neither does mine. Emmy never complains, so it's probably fine. But I hated having this liability of if I say some crazy ass shit, because I want to say some crazy ass shit, they're going to go after Sear. They're going to go after S-Fan. They're going to go after Will Neff. They're going to go after Emmy. They're going to go after Tips. They're going to go after the people who were working for this company who like, and I mean this generally, like, once again, I love Emmy. I love Asmon. I love Sear. Great friends. But the members of OTK, the staff of OTK were just like, they were amazing. Like some of the nicest people ever, like the Jacobs. People don't talk about this shit enough. Like the people who run shit behind the scenes, they're the reasons why us clowns get to do the fun stuff. And they're unsung heroes and they're incredible. Like even the gentleman who was just here.
Owen.
Amazing. You know? It's like people like that who just come to help, including, I don't know if you're public with your... Are you public?
Not yet, but you can talk about it. We can always edit it out.
Oh, okay. Your partner.
Sav knows. Yeah, everyone knows about Savannah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're good on that. Yeah,
okay,
yeah. We do skits together on like every once in a while. That's like the couple stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Wasn't sure. There's a lot of content creators who have to hide all that business because people get really weird about that shit. But, she was amazing. Helped me from the moment I got here. He's like, oh, do you need anything? Blah, blah, blah. You want me to go get this? Absolutely. Oh, you want this? Okay, I'll drive across town to get that right now. I'm like, oh my God. It's amazing. Like the behind the scenes heroes are people I have nothing but respect for. But yeah, like it doesn't feel good when like, oh, I go live, I say retard, and then all of a sudden somebody's out of a job. And it's like, I don't want that on my shoulders. I don't. So I got out of that organization. And thankfully, I was going through some controversy back then. And I asked them to just let me go. Don't say anything about it. Don't even address it. I don't care. Like, let's just go our separate ways. I'm going to thank you guys because I want to thank you guys. No bad blood. I mean, obviously there was some things I could have bitched about, but I'm not a bitch, so I didn't bitch about. And I just parted ways. And now I have broken the chains, and me just being myself now has, we got like 250,000, 300,000 subscribers in the past like 2 months. So it's been pretty damn nice.
God dang. And it is... For a lot of people out there, if you don't know, the gaming space, especially like a few years back, they were the most fickle audience I've ever seen on trying to cancel like
everybody.
And it was, as you're saying, it's not just the person. Oh, well, I'll go tell everyone how bad they are and they need to get rid of him. And they should actually, let's cancel the entire team or the organization they work for because he said, as you said, retard. And that is, like, what the fuck's wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, no, it was so bad. I remember I was known for about 3.5 years. They would call me the Adolf Hitler of gacha games. And that's only because there was this game called Genshin Impact that I said wasn't very good. And that's it. They hated me that much. And they're like, this guy's literally Hitler, guys. And it's like, there's this image on the internet saying, everybody who I disagree with is Hitler on the internet. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? And the worst thing was, it was like a 13, 14-year-old audience. So, I mean... they're dumb as shit. I'm a firm believer that people who are underneath 18 should not be on the internet. I understand people don't agree with that, but like, what the does a 13-year-old boy need with an Instagram? What does a 12-year-old girl need with a Twitter? What do you need? Fucking nothing. Like, they should be in school. They should be learning how to succeed in life before they're watching, like, the Shane Dawsons. I don't know if people even know who that is. The Shane Dawsons, like, the Freds on the internet. You don't need to be watching that shit. You don't need to be watching Markiplier before you're 18. Just fucking stay off the internet, focus on your school, and then, afterwards, enjoy your life. But it's dangerous to be a kid on the internet. And I would know that because you ever been catfished before?
no.
Have I told you this?
No, you got holy shit.
Oh,
I will just
man.
100% kids are fucking stupid. If you any adult, it's wild seeing parents that are like, it's not even parents the majority of the time, but it is, oh, we'll let the kids make the decisions. Why would you have a child until 18? You make every decision for them. You can give them advice. They can maybe do small decisions, but don't make life-altering decisions that are going to have repercussions for their entire life because they're going to change by the time they're 25 to 30. Guess what? I had a full sleeve by 24. Guess what? There's a new sleeve over it because that old sleeve sucked dick and I didn't like it anymore.
Yep. I mean, so okay, and that's the same way that I feel about where there's parents putting hormonal therapy
Oh, dude.
into 12-year-olds chopping their dicks off at 13. What the fuck are you doing? And it's like, this is the problem with like kids, that their mindset is warped. It's like, for example, there's a great saying where it's like, when you're a little kid, you should be a communist, and that's because it sounds pretty good. It's a great idea, and then you realize it would never work due to the corruption of the system. Same thing with little kids who think they can drive at 13. Oh, I'm a great driver. It doesn't matter that you're a good driver. It's the other people who are on the road with you that can ruin your fucking life. It's the same thing with the Discord predators, the Roblox predators. And the reason why I feel so passionate about it, you said you want to go deep? Let's go deep here. Let's go deep.
I've never heard about this.
Oh, this was bad. So I was 16 years old, and I played this game called World of Warcraft. I've always been my entire life. From the launch, from vanilla World of Warcraft, I had a Tauren Druid. The highest I got in vanilla was 47. I was a little fucking kid, and we were playing on, oh my God, dial-up internet. Oh. Oh, good Lord, bro. It was bad.
Dude, you're an OG MMO player.
Yep.
No shit.
Yep. Played my whole life. Played
The dial-up sound. Someone calls, it DC'd.
Yep.
No.
Yep. No. So bad. Yeah, I played a Tauren Druid when I was a little kid in vanilla, and then after that, I finally got to level 70 in the Burning Crusade. I played a Blood Elf Paladin. And then in Wrath of the Lich King, I continued playing my Blood Elf Paladin, which was awesome. But then I think it was around Wrath, maybe Wrath or Cataclysm. I met this girl on the internet, and I'd known her since 15. I knew her since 15. She was another raider. She sounded very cute. And that was, I didn't have that many friends, so I confided to everything in this woman. And she was like, oh, yeah, I'm your age too. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, this is cool. I have a nice friend. And so I talked to her every day. I even had other buddies who were like around my, there was another guy called Joey and Jesus and Julian, and I was John. So we were the 4 J's. And even they were pretty cool with her. And I was like, oh, okay, great. So then I have like 5 friends now. And so I turned 16, and I've known this chick for like a year now. But every single time I ever asked like webcam with her on I think it was like Skype back then, because I used Skype and I used Ventrilo.
Oh, dude, Ventrilo.
Yeah, Ventrilo.
My man.
Yeah.
That's an OG.
Yeah, they would try to get me on a thing called Mumble, I think.
Yep.
Or I think it was called Mumble. And I was like, nah, I like Ventrilo too much. I never converted to that. But she would never be on webcam because she would say, oh, I'm just too poor to afford one. And I was like, oh, I can buy you one. Maybe my dad can buy you something. And she's like, oh, no, I couldn't offer that. And I'm like, oh, okay. And what people don't realize is me and my dad's relationship, I didn't even know who he was pretty much until I was in 3rd grade, because I thought my older brother was my dad. And I would call him dad because my dad was always deployed in Afghanistan. And my mom would constantly tell me how he's a piece of shit. And I'm like, okay, they're divorced. I get it. Because they were divorced since before I was born. And then once I eventually moved in with my dad, because my mother lost custody of us when we were in 4th grade, we never really talked at all. And so even from 4th grade to 6th grade, even though my dad had custody of me, I didn't live with him. He bought me and my brothers another apartment that wasn't connected to his because he didn't want to live in the same space while he had his women over.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, okay. And then going forward, when I went to 6th to 8th grade, I would hang out at Sean and Trevor's house. And then 9th to 12th grade would be me at Edric's house. I would never be at the house at all. So my dad did not give a fuck what I did at all. He was just like, yeah, just fucking do it. Don't care. And I'm like, okay. So when I was 16, I was like, yo, Dad, is it cool if I go hang out with my buddy up in Oregon? And he's like, yeah, go. He didn't ask nothing. He didn't question nothing. He was like, yeah, here's your ticket. Go ahead. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. And I go up and I get to this airport. And, oh, man, this shit was wild. One thing I would like to remind everybody, I think this is funny now. Okay? I don't need you to feel bad for me. I think this is funny now. So I'm at 16. I'm in an airport. And, I'm looking around for Christine because she sent me a photo of herself, and it was some cute, pale skin, emo girl with the black eye.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I don't know if you can relate to this. Back in the day, I used to love depressed chicks, scene girls who were like, oh man, I hate my life. And then I realized these people are fucking miserable. I'm much more before I like my life people now. It's very nice.
It's cute. one day at a time. And then it gets old.
Oh my God.
Because it's everyone else's problem, fault. The world sucks. And you're like, oh, wow.
Yes.
You're a fucking ray of sunshine.
Yeah. Oh my God. Anything you do. Anything you do, it's your fault. Any issue they have, it's everybody else's fault. And no matter what happens, could be better. Fuck off. I'm good.
So it was, what was that one girl that back in the day that blew up? That was like the emo.
Boxy?
It was almost like a boxy look.
Yeah, Boxy look, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And like I liked Boxy because she looked like it, but didn't act like
Yes.
a depressed chick.
Hello, are you ready for today's sponsor? Guess who's back in town? Turtle Beach is back in town. These guys. You know what these are? They are the Stealth 700. Maybe you already have some dope headphones and you need a dope controller to kick some ass, even though I only use keyboard and mouse. Unless I'm playing Expedition 33. Then, and only then, I'm using this guy and fighting games. I take that back. When I play fighting games, I also do, and Resident Evil. And you know what? Most third-person video games, I use this. So outside of when I use the keyboard and mouse, I'm hopping on controllers. But for the most part, I use my Stealth 700s. What's that? Sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry, I can't hear me kicking your ass over the noise-canceling headphones. Seriously, I can't hear you. I don't know. I'm so sorry if I hurt your feelings. These are really comfortable. And now, why is comfortability important? Well, if you're doing some gaming sessions or just, jamming out on your PC, you know what you need? Comfortability for those long sessions. The Stealth 700 provides that. And you can't hear anything going on. And if you're a veteran like me, it even gets rid of those inner thoughts. Now, for my PC, I do have another set of headsets I do use, but when I have to go back and forth between my Xbox and my PC, this is really nice because at the click of a button, I can swap without unplugging, plugging, and doing all the annoying stuff with wired headphones. Head to turtlebeach.com and use code SAYHI and get 10% off your entire order. That's 10% off your entire order using code SAYHI at turtlebeach.com.
But yeah, so I go to meet her at the airport, and I'm like, and I hear someone calling my name. She's like, John, I'm looking around, and I don't see anybody. And then she calls my name again, and I'm looking around, and I see like this gangly ass, like fucking nappy hair, like legit like warts on their face with like yellow fucking teeth. And I'm like, Christine? She's like, oh, John, you knew it's me. And I'm like, I immediately say, you don't look like the photo you sent me. He's like, well, I'm still the same person. And so this 16-year-old girl that I thought I was meeting up with was actually around 33 to 35.
And you're 16?
Yes. And here's the craziest thing. She's there with her Christian parents, and they don't even think what she's doing is weird. Right? So I go back to their house with them because I'm like, okay, well, she's an adult. She's probably I'm safe because I'm with an adult. Right? And so she takes me back to her house, and we sit down at the table, and it's me and her and the parents, because she's a loser. She didn't have a job because, she's able to play WoW with me all day for a year and never go to a job. And she's like, so this is your friend? And she's like, oh yeah, I've known him for a year. Okay. And you're comfortable here? And I'm like, yeah, I'm with her, because I'm like, okay, well.
You don't fucking know.
You're 16. I'm just a little kid. Right. And they say, okay, well, we're going to leave. We'll be back in like 3 days. And I'm like, okay. And so then it's just me and her. Oh man, this shit was bad. And this is why, do not, make sure you are taking care of your kids on the internet, okay? Make sure you are taking care of your kids on the internet. It is not them, it's the other people who are going to do bad shit. I'm going to fast forward this story, right? We play some games, and it's good. It's honest, it's fine. She gets me this mount called the Time Lost Proto Drake. We were sitting there for I think it was a day and a half trying to find this drop called the Time Lost Proto Drake. And she gets it, and she lets me have it because, she likes me, and she lets me have the drop. I get the drop, and she gets out of her chair, and she starts making out with me. And I'm like, whoa, I don't like this shit at all. So I'm like, I'm going to go to the living room. Is that okay? And she says, oh yeah, it's fine. And she puts on this show called Firefly. And I want to go to sleep. And I'm like, I'm getting really tired. Like, can I just go to sleep? And she's like, yeah, go ahead, sleep. And I'm like, okay. And like, I just want her to leave. And I'm watching another episode. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to sleep now. And she's like, okay, it's fine. Eventually, like 4 more episodes, I fall asleep on the couch. I wake up 30 minutes later. I don't have clothes on my body. And she's sucking my dick like hard. I get the fuck out of there. I get my clothes on. I find the nearest convenience store. And I remember I called my dad on my phone. I was like, hey, can I get a different flight so I can get the fuck out of here? And he said, yeah. And I get out of there. But that, I think it's funny now because I was so retarded. And I'm glad it's like, this is bad to say, but it's like, out of all of the I could have experienced, I'm glad there was nothing in my ass.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only bright side. But yeah, that's why I am very adamant on child safety on the internet, because you will when you're a kid, you don't think that you're stupid. You don't think that. You're like, oh yeah.
You know everything.
You know everything. All these adults, they don't get how smart you are. You're the main character. You're not. You're a kid. You're fucking stupid. It can happen to everybody. So parents, take care of your kids, and kids understand why your parents need to take care of you.
Because even at 16, you were in that situation, and wow, the 50, 60-year-old parents weren't like,
I know.
Why are you hanging out with a fucking 16-year-old? Because any normal parents would have been like...
And they were religious, so I trusted them even more. I was like, oh, these are people of God. You know? But like, I mean, it was fucking bad. It was unlucky.
I'd kick my fucking kid out. They brought, like, if my son brought over a 16-year-old, double their age, because you were 16, they're 33.
Yes.
I'd be like, get the fuck out of my house.
Yep.
Also, kiddo, hey, you're going to stay here, and we're going to get you a plane ticket back home.
Oh, absolutely.
What the fuck?
100%.
And then you're going to be too uncomfortable at that age to say anything. And you're like, well, as you already said, well, they're parents of God. Oh, well, she's an adult. She won't try anything.
Yeah.
Oh, she's being friendly. She must really like Firefly.
To be fair, she really did like Fireflies. I mean, she was giving me all the lore. But yeah, we were like, well, why didn't you just say no? Well, because I was fucking horrified. And I didn't tell anybody about that shit until I was like, because when I got back, my dad was like, so what was up? I was like, oh, nothing. I was just bored. Went back to my room, kept playing WoW. Right? Didn't say shit. And then I was like 28, because I'd never told my dad shit. Me and my dad, we barely fucking talked. Yeah. The people on the internet, my dad, I'll just be real. My dad he's a criminal, right? He is. I barely ever talked about that guy. I don't fucking care. People are like, oh, dude, you're the son of this guy and he's a criminal. It's like, the fuck you want me to do about it? What did I choose that? Fuck no. Like, I was born into a family. Some people did some horrible shit, but I haven't. So fucking suck my.
Yeah, it's not your sins of your father like can't be passed down. It's you made the change of, and I think that's more of a testament to individuals like yourself or the crew we run with. None of us had this healthy, great upbringing.
Yeah.
We've all had trauma. I mean, we were trauma dumping the other day, like midnight. It's like, oh shit, my mom was like this. Oh, my mom was like that. Holy shit. Oh, dang.
But in context, me and Eli, we were texting each other like 3 days ago while we were playing beer pong on like the Game Pigeon iPhone app, and we were both trauma dumping. And I was like, dude, trauma dumping at beer pong at 2 a.m. This is sick.
I like this.
Yeah.
Because you get along with people that have had the same experiences. It's like, oh man, life isn't sunshine and rainbows ever. You can't trust a lot of people. People suck. And you get that mindset at a younger age, and it really does help as an adult be like, oh, that's why you're so reserved. That's why you have the stance. It's like, don't fucking trust kids with anyone.
Absolutely not.
There's a lot of pieces of shit out there that will take advantage of the situation. Why would you let them have free any thought process of like, yeah, I'm allowed to do something permanent, period, until 18, 20, 25. 25 is a good age, actually.
Dude, and it's so much more common than people think. Oh, and also, side note, I told my dad finally at 28 what happened, and he's like, wish that were me. And I'm like, all right, dude. Like, dude, male issues, nobody takes that shit seriously.
No, and this sucks because, as you said, it's like your childhood was... Dad, you didn't know really until third grade?
Yeah, third, fourth grade, yeah.
Third and fourth grade, and then you have mom in the other ear being that negative. I had, like, my mom fucking did not like my dad. When they got split, it was, she would do like the self shit, she would do the fake shit, and then she was schizophrenic, drug-induced schizophrenia. So it's like, did you see that car? Dad's drove by. He has people spying on us to take the kids and all this shit. So it was a constant until 14. I think.
So I've experienced. Well, I'm also schizophrenic myself. Not the there's levels to this shit. There's levels. Like, like it was way worse when I was like 18. These days I've learned to cope with it. But it's like every now and then there'll be like a person in the room, and I'm like, I know that's not real.
Yeah.
Right. But there's other people who were like, I had a buddy. His name is Zizix. Great fucking guy. His brother is like schizophrenic. And he's like, you need to keep your voice down because they can hear us right now. And I'm like, who can hear us? The secrets they know about it. They can hear us right now. And it's like, holy shit. And it's like, I feel so bad because these people can't control that. They were born with this. And they have to deal with this for the rest of their lives. And it's really fucking sad because sometimes, life, you get a low roll, you hit a fucking nat 1, and then
that's it.
You got to find a way to push through it.
And it is a lot hard. You can't, and a lot of people can. You, as you just said, it's like I have this. It's like I have, like for me, it's like, oh, I have PTSD or whatever my lot is on life on that shit. But it wasn't like, well, now I'm a victim, so here's my excuses of why
absolutely
the world's against me and why I can't do anything.
Yep.
Great. It's because X, Y, and Z versus like that's why I love people like yourself, people like the crew, where it's like, no, I had a shit life, but you know what? I'm going to prove myself over and over.
Absolutely.
And show and motivate others that, hey, look, just don't be a fucking victim, and we can get this far. Look what I can buy now. Look what I can do for my family, or not my family because they suck, but look what I can do my friends and my new family that I've adopted or built myself.
Yeah.
And that's like a lot of people don't give enough credit to themselves, and then they use the lot in life to be a victim versus, hey, let's look at Tectone and let's look at his trials and tribulations throughout his life, like lack of father figure, bad influence as a young age, but nope, I got to work on this. I can't let that consume me. I might be shy, nerdy, that kid. I'll have then at 16 deal with fucking crazy lady, fucking 30. That is wild, brother.
Yeah.
And then, well, okay, I just won't tell anyone. Again, lack of father figure. And everything, you have that male persona. It's like, I can't. This is embarrassing. This is just embarrassing. I don't want to tell anyone. I'll just fucking shove that shit.
Yeah, shove it down. Don't tell nobody, people very much want to be victims. But one of the things that you were saying that just came into my mind that I remembered was it is like there's two types of content creators where people will see and they're like, oh, let's talk about what's a good example of this. There's like a Genshin Impact content creator by the name of Tawano or by the name of Enviosity, where it's like everything is sunshine and rainbows all the time, everything is great, and people will see people like this and they're like, oh well, my life's not like that, so I can never succeed. I love sharing the issues that I've gone through because then everybody else who's experienced that realizes we've been through the same thing and he didn't give up, which means I don't have to either. And I love that shit because the world is not, and this is so like forehead, like no shit, but like there's common sense ain't so common in 2025 anymore. This is gonna seem like a very redundant thing to say, but the world is not sunshine and rainbows. And I think what people need to understand is your life will be a shade of gray. It will. It's the same thing with people you meet. The cartoons have conditioned us to think these happy guys, they're the good guys, and these angry guys, they're the bad guys. And so you meet these people, and one of the biggest issues I think people run into is not properly knowing how to judge someone's character, because everyone is a different complexity, and understanding people is very hard. You will think that you have lots of friends in your life, but what you will realize is the elementary friends that you have will be gone by middle school. The middle school friends that you'll have will be gone by high school. The high school friends will be gone by the time you're in college, and the college friends you will most likely, if you move away from them, never talk to again. Making friends is
the hardest fucking thing, dude.
Yes, it's you meet these people and you're like, I'm gonna know them forever. 2 years.
The fuck you are.
Yeah. And it sucks because like if you look at like a lot of your parents, they're not like, you would think they've been alive for 70 years. They must have tons of friends. They have 2. And you know they're good people, but like people move away and it's very depressing. That way, when you have a very good person, hold on to them forever. My oldest friend, the longest I've known them is around 16-year friendship, which I'm very proud of. But I only have that one 16 years of friendship that we've been through fucking hell together, right? But everybody, when I met him, told me how terrible he was because he was so angry. Because he was a very angry guy. But then once you talk to him, it's like, oh, I get why you're so upset. I totally understand. There is justifiable rage. And that's what I mean is that it's very hard to tell who you're going to fuck with forever because we're not really conditioned to understand what makes a good friend for each individual. So it's friendships come out of nowhere. Be ready for that. And don't just trust people by the guys they put on. Don't trust like, oh, well, this guy's really nice on stream. Meet him off stream. I bet you he's a piece of shit. It's actually crazy how the internet has, I don't know if you have the experience, the people who are considered the nicest on the internet are usually the biggest pieces of shit.
Dude, I don't know if we keep this, but it is.
Yeah.
I'll let you talk about it because you probably have. It's fucking, I mean, a good example just happened with, what's his name? Dr. Lupo in that entire... It's like a perfect example of, hey,
fucking
look,
nuts.
Exactly. That's the wild thing. And then no accountability, lie,
Yeah.
double down on lies. And it was like, dude, this was for charity for $100,000. What was
there's no excuse.
what was the point in any of that? Why?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
If your ego is that fragile to cheat people out of money for charity, what the fuck are you doing? That's embarrassing, right? And like that's why there's been so many mask off moments lately. There's been hundreds of mask off moments. I mean, even that shit with Ludwig that happened recently, or like, you know, the shit with Mango, you know, giving alcoholic and alcohol. And, you know, obviously Ludwig, I was surprised because he doubled and tripled down, then eventually gave an apology, which I was happy with. And then after that, the next stream, he actually addressed the Ethan Klein Hassan drama. It actually had a spine for once. So, you know, good for Jellywig, because a lot of people were about to give up on another mask off moment, but it's like the same thing with Dream too. Dream was another content everybody loved. Do you know who Dream is?
He's the dude that guy. He was the face reveal and then
Yes.
fucking the downfall.
Yeah.
I remember that moment.
Yep.
I wasn't sure on. I don't know his lore too much. But go on with the Dream thing.
Yeah, like, you know, Dream had the mask off moment. Well, metaphorically and literally a mask off moment where he was a beloved figure, always sunshine and rainbows, and he's a piece of shit. And it's like, what do you do from there? That's why I would just be real. Like, if you're a content creator and your gimmick is sunshine and rainbows and everything is great, I just don't fucking trust you at all, because nobody's like that. Nobody is like that at all. And that's why if you are a content creator, you're like, I'm angry all the time, I'm yelling all the time, I'm like, okay, what's the story here?
Yeah.
Like, what is causing this guy? And yeah, it's just a very nuanced topic, and I really enjoy talking about that, because, you know, the people who I like the most, like, for example, like Asmongold, you cannot go on the internet without being told this guy is a racist Nazi piece of shit. One of the kindest people.
Cody, dude, fucking donuts.
Donut.
Like, you'll see
Yeah.
the level of shit these people will put against, and like them, and oh, you obviously have never met them. Obviously, you've never hung out with them, because these are the dudes that will give their shirt off their back for you, or they want you to succeed. There's no fakeness. There's nothing. It is, hey, my saying's always been small table, high fences, because I've always been like very particular on who I let in as a whole, because I'm like, man, you have to prove yourself. If you want me to trust you, prove that I can trust you. You
Absolutely.
have to earn that respect, and then I will let you in. But dear God, it's going to be a process to do that, because the guys, going back to the friends, I have a handful, like 4 from childhood, 1 Casey, that's been my entire life, and we don't hang out. We hang out maybe once a decade. We talk though.
Of course.
We'll text we just text, and we'll hop
Yeah.
on a phone call once a month, maybe every few months, and that's as close as it gets.
Yeah.
But
Which sucks, because like if they were here,
oh, dude,
you'd be chilling.
All
And when they
fucking time.
visit, it's
Bro.
amazing.
but you get that. You're like,
Yeah.
dude, when you actually see each other, no time has passed. You're like, hey,
Yeah.
bro, what's up?
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Let's go hang out. Let's go fucking game. Let's do this shit. And then my military buddies that like those are those brotherhoods that are formed,
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah, like
That's the one thing I wish I had, dude. That sounds so. The military like bonds you form, those are unbreakable.
And I think, dude, it is. And I think that's the biggest issue with a lot of guys. It's as a whole, veterans can be the most toxic dudes. Y'all fucking, no one hates veterans more than, no one hates successful veterans more than normal veterans. That's what I always say. I'm like, bro, like as veterans, you should all be helping each other, lifting each other up. Instead, it's this competition or fuck him or he didn't go on a real deployment, blah, 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 blah. Instead of being like, you know what? That doesn't matter. We all signed the dotted line. We all went through some shit, maybe at different degrees, but that at the end of the day doesn't matter. You still did your time. You served. And now when you get out, those guys unfortunately are lost. You get out and you're like, I can't get along with the civilians, or I'm now in college. Dude, going to college, like the 1 quarter I did after doing combat, like I went from like, oh, fucking, we lost 16 dudes in my battalion. Like, so we had like 42, 48 Purple Hearts. Like we had bad areas. And that was 15 months of my life. Got back, got out. And then it's like college. And then I hear people complaining about dumb shit. I'm like, this is what we're fucking going to cry about?
Yeah.
What? Why?
Yep.
No one's dying. I'm not getting shot at. Life's pretty dope. Life's pretty fucking dope, dog. I don't have to pull security walking 140 degrees. My buddy's not dying. I ain't gonna fucking complain about a single thing.
Yep.
And then you're thrown out into the civilian world, and then it's just like, I don't know what to do. And then you don't have that camaraderie, and you don't have a mission. And then you feel lost. And then, unfortunately, a lot of dudes, since we've been back, we're at 29. We've almost doubled the in just my battalion.
Damn.
Then we lost over there in that 15 months. And that's because it's that mission's gone, the camaraderie's gone. And then as I tell them, I'm like, don't be a fucking bitch. Help each other. But you have to lead yourself into a better position in life. You can't be a fucking victim. You already aren't a victim. You're just sad because you don't have your brothers carrying you or helping you along that next mission. Do it yourself and you will see you can fulfill that happiness. It's just, you got to do it on your own. You got to put on the rucksack and take that first step and really make it different.
Suicide is such a scary topic for me because I've had a lot of friends commit suicide, but they're always the happiest ones.
Dude, you don't see it coming.
You do not. And so now because of that, I always try to make sure with everybody, even when they're good, like, hey man, like, are you okay? Because there are some people who are like, you've had no issues at all for like 8 months. I don't believe you, dog. Like, you got something you want to talk about or no? Because there ain't no way nobody has no issues for that long. So I'll be real. I'm sometimes an annoying ass friend. I'm like, bro, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Even when you don't want to talk, we're gonna fucking talk.
It's communication. It's healthy. It's good. It's that healthy, and it sucks because so many people don't have that idea where they're like, I don't want to talk. Oh, bro, that's weird.
Emotions? Yeah. That's gay, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You think I'm gay?
Oh. What? I'm just so in. It's like, there you go.
Yeah. I had this buddy. Love this guy with my whole heart. His name's Lareau. He's another lifelong buddy I've had very long. I've known him for like six years. This was a very parasocial moment because I'm very close with my chat on Twitch. This guy started as a chatter, right?
No shit.
He started as a chatter. And then after about like 2 weeks, he became a moderator. And then after about a year, I just said, yo, you want to move in with me? And he's like, absolutely, yes. And I'm like, great.
What, was he at the...
No.
Okay.
That was Shinya.
Okay.
Also love that guy.
Yeah,
He's
dude,
the man.
Shinya was...
Yep. Such a nice guy. So helpful. So nice. He's a guy who I check on a lot as well. Because I'm like, bro... There's no way you have nothing to bitch about. There's no way. So I have to fucking suck his soul out of his body to get anything. Like, tell me what's wrong. But yeah, Lareau was a guy where like everybody saw him as like the happy. He didn't kill himself. He did not kill himself. He's alive. He's very happy. Yeah. But yeah, I knew him for like this was like 3.5 years into our friendship, and he was always like, "Yep, everything's great. Everything's very happy." And I just I just fucking sat him down and I said, "Bro, like." It is okay to talk about your emotions. It is okay to complain. It is okay for you to talk about the things that you're struggling with. Like a switch. Instantly, like, full tears, like bawling. And we had an amazing fucking conversation about like his frustrations in life and how he doesn't feel like he's worth to talk about his emotion because he has it so good in his mind to where he feels like he shouldn't be able to complain about that. Because, you know, obviously he's a big brother for his family. So the big brothers have a very hard time talking about their emotions because they have to carry the emotional weight of, you know, lead by example for the other kids in a lot of families. So, yeah. Check on your friends, guys. Make sure you talk to them.
Finally came through. He's like, okay,
yeah.
this is actually weighing on me. Holy shit. Yeah. And they don't realize until after. And then they're so thankful. Yeah. It's like, oh, wow. I feel way better. I was actually going to kill myself, actually. Yeah. Oh, wow. Like, thank God.
Have you ever seen someone, you probably have, have you ever seen someone just trying to kill themselves?
Oh, like through just drinking, anything like that? Yeah. Oh,
it's scary as fuck. And last thing, and then we'll get off.
No, I don't. Like, I love this. We have a huge military community, and the amount of people that outreach about, it's like, hey, I'm in a dark place. And those are the ones I will never hold hands on that shit. I'm like, hey, you're in your position because X, Y, and Z. I don't let people take the bitch route. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're having a rough. I'm like, brother, what are you doing? Are you going to the gym? Are you reading? Are you doing therapy? No. Then why the fuck are you bitching to me right now instead of helping yourself? That's the first thing you have to do.
Number one.
How about you just started that journey?
Yeah, 2 years ago, I got into it. I was 330 pounds. And then I was just like, I am tired of being a fat, disgusting fuck. Please, editor, include a photo of me from Camp Canute season 1 of my big fat fucking belly. Because I was 330 fucking pounds. Now I'm down to 223. All I had to do, this is what I say every time. All I have to do is lock in. And then I just repeat that in my head. And then I think whenever I'm being a on reps, I think of my cat or my dog, and I'm like, if I don't do this, they're gonna die. So I have to get the fucking weight up. But yeah, just move more and eat less calories. Find your metabolic caloric rate, and then eat underneath that. And then just, if you want to burn fat, just get yourself a nice little what's it called?
A step counter.
Step counter. Yeah, get a step counter. And when you're starting, try to get 7,000 steps a day. The more comfortable you get, 10,000 steps a day, you will burn fat. Like, you will burn fat so fast. The most ever lost in a month was 45 pounds in 1 month. Shit, dude, that was hard.
Oh, that was, you were just starting probably first couple of months?
Legit first month. 45 pounds off like that. Oh, my God. I felt amazing. And what's crazy was when you're at 330 and then you get to 285, you're like, man, I'm skinny. And then you're like, wait a minute. You lose 40 more pounds. Holy fuck, I'm fat. And now I'm at 223 and I'm like, I'm the fattest I've ever been in my entire life.
And then body dysmorphia kicks in, and you're like, fuck, I look like a piece of shit.
Yeah. But every now and then, I've never experienced this before. Like, now I'm like, okay, I look pretty good, you know? But every now and then, I'm like, I'm still fat as fuck. I can lose 20 more pounds. I can lose 30 more pounds. But yeah, like, the mental shift is crazy.
Dude, I would have my clients do, this was over a decade ago when I was a personal trainer, 15 years ago. Holy shit. Been a while. I would have them just do 10 burpees every hour. I'd be like, hey, when an hour hits at work, just do 10 burpees. That's it. Yeah. Like, what's that going to do?
A lot.
Yeah, because then that throughout an 8-hour day.
That's a lot.
40, yeah. Those add up really, really quick. You're like, okay, that's 80 burpees in a single day. And it's not that bad because it's every hour. You're just doing 10. And you're taking a breather. And then you're 7,000 steps. Especially the more you weigh, those burpees that's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
300-pound burpee.
Yeah.
That sucks dick.
Yeah.
Then you want to get lighter. You're like, oh, the burpee's way easier.
Oh,
okay, okay. I can do this.
It's like walking upstairs. Holy shit. It's like, oh, I just walk up them and it's fine. Back in the day.
You're getting out of chair.
Everest.
Did you have to do the rock?
Yeah. I was like, okay, here we go. Oh God. It is crazy. Like going from a 4XL to a 1XL has been very nice. It's been a fun journey. My brother would do the same thing, by the way, with the burpees thing, but he would do a 1 rep max on his bench. So he would go every hour when he was in Afghanistan. Oh. He was like, okay, I'm gonna throw up 365. Boom. Next hour, 365. Boom. Like his bench got huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to try that. I cannot even imagine benching 365. That's a lot of fucking weight. The most I've ever benched is what's your max ever of all time?
335.
Damn.
But I'm also retard strength. Like right now, I can still do 305.
Damn. I think my max is like 285.
Yeah.
I haven't tried in a while, but
I guarantee you could squat more than me. You got them fucking tree trunk legs.
I got a bad knee though.
Oh, okay.
I got a bad knee. That's the problem, bro. Like I'm too fucking tall. You're what? You're like 5'10", 5'11"?
5'9".
Really?
Yeah, on a good day.
Yeah, see, I'm like 6'6".
Yeah.
I used to be 6'8", I think, or I could have been lied to my entire life. I'm not sure. I played Pokemon Go. You ever play Pokemon Go?
Yeah, oh yeah, when it first came out.
When the game first came out, I fucked up my spine so bad. This I think it was either a Nidoking or it was a Dragonite, and it was like there's a Dragonite 3 steps away where it has like little paws back in the day.
Yep.
Where it was like 1 paw is 100 feet, 2 paws 1,000 feet, and the 3 paws is 10,000 feet. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna find this shit immediately. I sprint down 4 flights of stairs. I'm running to try to find this thing before it goes away. And there's a pothole, and my right foot goes in the pothole. My left foot goes on top of the pothole, and I just feel. I could not walk straight for 7 months. And people in my college, they never felt bad for me. They would just call me Camelback John because I walked like a fucking camel. And it was so bad, bro. But I think I lost 2 inches from that. I think. Because I swear to God, I used to be 6'8", but I don't know.
Just Camelback John.
Camelback John.
What'd you go to college for?
I went to college for 8 years.
Damn.
Yeah, but I dropped out 3 times.
Damn.
Yeah, I just didn't give a fuck. I went for psychology and sociology. And I did the psychology and sociology courses, but I couldn't be fucked to do the basics. That's why I failed.
Dude, I hate that so much about college.
It's retarded. Like, why the fuck do I need to know math and science and history? Okay, my simple math is insane. Like, it is insane. But, like, you don't need an advanced level of math. You don't need an advanced level of science to function as a human being. You just fucking don't. So let me study the shit I want to study because I already have the fundamentals down. I don't need these fucking retards at college charging me an extra $8,000 to take courses I don't want to fucking do and lose precious hours of my life being miserable. So I did the psychology, I did the sociology, and then I got everything I wanted out of that, and then I dropped out, and then I went to I did theater college for 2 years. Clown college was awesome. I told you about the clown class I did. I told you about that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yes, you did.
But everything else around that, awesome. Loved it. Just acting. I did the Shakespeares. I did the Charles Mees. I did the Chekhovs. I fucking love theater. I love acting. It's my true passion. As well as professional wrestling. Love professional wrestling.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm a huge wrestling head, bro. It's so bad.
Dude, we should have had... next time you come down, we'll get Bill Goldberg to come out and eat with us.
Oh, my God. Dude. Okay, Eli. Holy fuck.
Bill's a good friend. You know that, right?
Okay, so I found that out because Cody was driving me around when we were doing something the Guadalupe River, and he's like, "Yeah, so we hung out with Bill," and I'm like, "Oh, who's Bill?" "Oh, Bill Goldberg. You know who that is?" And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." And he's like, "What? You like wrestling?" And I'm like, "Bro, I fucking love wrestling." And then he's like, "Oh, really? Yeah, we're gonna go shoot with Stone Cold and Undertaker later." I'm like, shut the fuck up. Stop saying this. Like, it was pissing me off. And I was like, brother, you better get me an autograph or something, man, because that is insane. I love these guys. I've been watching Raw, WCW every single week. Since
WWF, WCW with the good old days.
Yeah, bro, I've never missed a week, ever. I've never missed a week. I love it because these people, they'll tell you, there's people already in the comments, bro, it's fake. Yes, we know. Everybody knows. So is everything else on the internet.
So is anime.
Anime's fake. Oh my God. Did you hear? I'm gonna get back to this. You know Shroud?
Yeah.
FPS streamer. Do you know why he said he can't watch anime? I can't watch anime, bro. That shit's fake. Bro, you play video games every day. What are you talking about? It was like one of the worst quotes I've ever heard. It's like, bro, you play...
Oh, yes, that's the line.
Bro, you play Fortnite. It's like, what?
Let me build this house really quick. Jump off 360 shoot. Like,
finally, some realism. All right. Yeah. Like,
we play Thanos in.
We know wrestling's fake. It's obviously fake. Nobody's watching this thinking, yeah, this shit's real. But it's the suspension of disbelief that make you really enjoy it. As well as these are professional stuntmen performing death-defying stunts every 5 seconds. Doing a tombstone pile driver, your head is 2 inches away from the mat from you being permanently paralyzed for your life. And these people are doing it like that. They have so much trust. They have so much faith in their craft, their faith in their ability, the physical conditioning you have to be in to do wrestling every week. Like, oh
multiple
my God.
times, because that's what people don't understand when they're on the road. It's the shows that aren't on TV.
Yep.
And they're on the road.
Oh yeah.
Fighting. Like Goldberg talks about that, and it's
insane. Like I tried professional wrestling for a while. I got my ass whooped, and I was like, dude, I'm limping everywhere. Like these, I mean, I got it concussed like on my second week.
Those rings are not soft.
Oh no,
I got into one. I was like,
oh yeah, it's a foam pad. Legit. Look at my fingers. It is a foam pad this small, and then it is wood.
And it has like some give, but it's not a trampoline.
Yes, it has a little bit of give.
It's a wooden trampoline, actually.
Yes, it hurts like if you take a bump, if you take a back bump on there, you are not moving. That shit fucking hurts. I got stingers every time I took a back bump. I got DDT'd on a fucking tree stump because this retard wanted to do backyard wrestling. Got my ass fucked up. I tore my sternum as well, wrestling, as well as I probably aggravated it from doing dips later that day, which really I was retarded for doing that. But yeah, no, wrestling's amazing. And even more so, the mic work, the character work, the promos. Oh my God. Two of the best to ever do it the best to ever do it in the ring. It's probably Kenny Omega, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Stone Cold, Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. I'm sure I already said him.
Yep. Heartbreak Kid, baby.
Heartbreak
that was
Kid.
my favorite. That was, dude, him and Bret the Hitman Hart. I watched their 60-minute Iron Man the first time when Shawn Michaels actually won the belt for the first time. I watched that as a kid live.
Yep.
Like, not on pay-per-view, sorry.
Oh,
but
okay.
pay-per-view live.
Yeah.
Still, like,
Yeah.
we rented at my buddy Wes's house, and I was fucking 5th grade, I think.
Yeah.
4th grade. I was a wee kid, but dude.
Yep. It's so hype. I still take my girlfriend to the pool, and I'll put her on my shoulders, and then I'll hit like an F5 on her. I'll hit her with a power bomb. Like, oh, it's so much fun.
Dude, Bill. So my buddy Benji.
Bill's incredible, by the way. I'm not sure if you guys know, huge shout out to Bill Goldberg. You're on your retirement tour. I have nothing but respect for you, Bill. There is no fucking way you're beating Gunther. I think he's doing his last match. Gunther's a scary motherfucker. That's who he's going to fight on Saturday Night Main Event. Let's see. He should be doing that, in 2 days. When this episode goes live?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you won, Goldberg, congratulations. But man, Gunther's a scary motherfucker.
We'll send him a video message after this.
Yeah. Oh, bro, that's so
I'll
cool.
see if he wants to FaceTime.
Once again, I always say Goldberg is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time.
Dude, Bill, we'd met a couple times, then I was checking out at HEB, and I go to back up, and I hit a wall. I'm like, oh, hey, sorry. He's like, watch where you're going. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And I turn around. I was like, oh, fucking Bill. What's up, man? He's like, Eli. And he's like, how you doing? I was like, dear God, I hit a wall when I backed up. I was like, who the fuck's up on my shit right now? And then my buddy Benji, he's like you, huge, massive fan ever since he's little. It's every match. He watches everything. And then he came and visited. I was like, oh, shit, we're going to the range. He's like, okay. I was like, Bill's going to be there. He's like, bro, what?
So cool.
Dude. And then I got to watch that interaction. He's like, hey, hey, Bill, huge fan. Can I get a selfie? He's like, yeah. You want me to put you on my shoulders? Benji was like, if you will. So he has like a picture with Goldberg, and Goldberg's holding him like this. Happiest moment of fucking Benji's life.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah.
They're all such good dudes.
Absolutely. Yep. I mean, that Goldberg spear, jackhammer, you're dead every time, man.
When we talked about that I was like, man, you were one of the luckiest wrestlers because your matches were that fast. So for those first 100 and something belt before he was defeated, he had like what, 10 seconds in the ring every time?
It was around 3 minutes. Yeah, around 3 minutes. Yeah, because what happened was they would get their spots in, and then spear, then suspended jackhammer, and you're dead.
Take the fucking charge.
Oh man,
did you see? I actually have footage before he became Goldberg when he wore spandex and would do flips and stuff. He sent me. You've never seen? I have Goldberg before. It was Goldberg. He was like, "Here, Eli, if you want to post this, toss it up."
I would love to see that.
Yeah, done.
Yeah.
He wears fucking long, colorful spandex. He would do flips and shit. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn, that's like That's not public footage? Is that? Oh, that's cool as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see that. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and best promo cutters of all time are CM Punk, Maxwell Jacob Freeman. Oh man.
Oh God, you are. I love it, dog.
Yeah. Who else? A good shit talker? Because I emulate a lot of MJF and CM Punk whenever I do some of the shit talking I do on the internet. John Cena is criminally underrated for his ability on the microphone. People call him overrated, but I think he's one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah. Plus his charity work.
It's unbelievable. Inhuman levels of charity work. Dude. Inhuman levels. But yeah, I mean, I generally think that CM Punk and Maxwell Jacob Freeman are just so up there. It's very hard for anybody else to compete with that level of realism. Because I love the wrestlers where it's like those are the wrestlers where I believe again. I'm like, oh, and also shout out to Gunther. Gunther, who's wrestling Goldberg. God damn. Amazing promos where it's like, oh, wait, fuck, I'm watching wrestling. It's like, this is all an act. But like, even still, it's like, damn. They can make you believe with how much conviction they speak in their voice. It's amazing. I absolutely love it.
I love how you're like fucking nerd out on this shit all day long, brother.
Wrestling and anime, bro.
Dude, I know.
Wrestling, anime, video games.
We'll get into the anime in a second. I want to know so how many years did you do it where you started in 2018, 19, right?
Yeah, December 28th. 2017, 2018, one of those two.
And then how long did that take before you were seeing actual, like, hey, this is an actual business? Because what makes
a week?
No shit. What got you into it out the gate? Were you like,
I was just I'm trying to be very humble, but it's very hard. It's hard to be humble. Oh man, I'm gonna sound like such a douchebag. I was so much better than everybody else from day one for what I did. Because the space that I was in, and I recommend everybody to do, if you're a viewer, if you want guaranteed success, look at a category. If the category is not properly represented or barely represented, represent that category or do it better than everybody else in that category. You will get success immediately. For example, 6.5 years ago, name me a single person who played gacha games. Nobody. You don't know anybody. There was a couple people. And I know them because I was like, okay, I'm going to watch these guys' videos and I'm going to be better than them. YDCB, Childish Plays, Schizophrenic Gamer, and Sean B. That's it. And I was like, great content, but I know I can do it better than these people. And so day one, I had 3 viewers. Day 2, 7 viewers. Day 3, 70 viewers. Day 4, 100 viewers on Twitch. Not YouTube videos, on Twitch. My videos were like, 1,000 views, 3,000 views, 5,000 views, 10,000 views, 15,000 views, 20,000 views.
And this is harder at Twitch time too. For people that don't know, like Twitch 2017, 2018, 2019, there's a struggle.
Yep. There was a pre-2020. I think 2020 was the big Twitch boom.
Yep.
Was that COVID?
Yep, that was the huge.
Yeah, 417% increase in users. For Twitch. So that was the big Twitch boom. Yeah, that was enormous for my career. Oh my God. I remember I was talking to this guy called JT's All Business, and he showed me his analytics. He's like, yeah, I make $13,000 a month off YouTube. And I'm like, holy fuck, you can make that money off content creation? God damn. And now here I am making like, just being real, like $600,000, $700,000 every month. Yeah. It's stupid money. And I also feel horrific for content creators because we are overpaid, guys. We are absolutely overpaid. I had a crisis like 2 weeks ago where I was like, I make so much money. And I asked my chat, this is what broke me. I have so much empathy for the hardworking individuals who help make this country run. I was like, yo, I'm about to order Chipotle. What are you guys having for lunch? I saw so many people just type nothing. Can't afford it. And I'm like, oh my God. I live because I mean, I used to be homeless. I get it. I totally get how hard it is to succeed as a human being in today's economy. Oh my God, it's fucking miserable. Dude, back in the day, a fucking minimum wage job, you used to be able to support your wife and 2 kids. These days, you'll be lucky if you can support yourself. It's bad. So like,
you need roommates now.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I always find that wild is the level of sport. Like it's just not happening. I was going to say, is it tightening? Okay, good.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, we're good.
But yeah, we are blessed as content creators to be able to do what we do, and then it is, don't get lost in it or never think it's like, oh, it's only $10, only $5. Like, I gotta watch that side. I was like, that's gross. $5 is a lot to a lot. Like, it can be a fuck ton of money, and if they're giving it to you, their hard-earned money, make sure you're giving them the best possible product or the best possible entertainment they can get. Give them their money's worth and show them that you really truly value them as people.
Yep. Oh yeah. I barely do any merch. We were talking about this because I feel so bad when the merch doesn't look good, or like when I make a drink and it doesn't taste good. Like I think it took me like 7 or 8 months to finally decide on the flavor that I wanted for my energy drink. Which I'm not going to talk about here because you should go be drinking Echelon. What are you guys doing?
Fucking promotion, dog. Talk about that shit. As it should.
If you like Gamersups, gamersups.gg, use code BALDY for 10% off. It's delicious. Try Happy Juice.
Put that up. Fucking Finn just
It's fucking delicious. I'm not going to lie. That's why I was happy, because it's also Apple. I love Apple. So this also being killer Apple, I was like, damn, that shit is crisp. So fucking good.
Fucking hate Apple, and I liked it. I was like, okay.
You don't like Apple?
Dude, no. So when I found an energy drink that we did so many formulas to get to this, because we actually do, hey, here's the ingredients. Hey, let's roll back that. Hey, it needs a little more crisp at it. Hey, we need the sweetness at the beginning. So it's just this back and forth until, okay, this is a go.
Yeah.
Send it, and then let's see positive response. Fucking dude, even like the flops, we had the original flops right here was flipping off.
Yeah.
So they were just ungluing because one at the factory that had an issue in a batch. So we have a lifetime warranty with all our shit.
Hell yeah.
So it's like, hey, those fell apart. Fucking send them in. That's on us. We apologize. You spent your hard-earned money on us.
Absolutely.
Let us make it right to you. And then we just did reinforcement stitching because people were saying, hey, this is happening. Well, fuck it. Let's fix this. Let's go in and make them better so that shit doesn't happen. And then they feel heard, which should be always like at the end of the day, we would have nothing without the community.
100%. Nothing.
That's why it's like I will always bow down to my job doesn't exist without you all. So I work for you at the end of the day. I'm very big on that. I work for them, so I need to perform at a level. I hold myself at a standard that very stressful, but I'm very happy.
This man works very hard, by the way. Like, I've never seen a guy do more stuff nonstop. Like, bro's like, when the camera's over, like, okay, let me call this guy. Let me go. Oh, how's the white balance on this camera? Oh, fuck, shit. Hey, yo, we need 3 guys right here. Like, oh man, it's nuts. I used to have those days, and I've taken a step back for a little bit, but I think I'm recovered to start locking the fuck in and going again. But yeah, like I had this stream where people were like, yeah, I had nothing to eat for lunch. So I was like, okay, I'm going to sit here for like 30 minutes and I'm going to buy my chat lunch, as many people as possible. It was awesome. I loved it. Yeah. It was
fucking dope.
Yeah. Then they're like, oh dude, look what Techie got me. They sent me a photo of like their Wendy's. And I'm like, okay, why are you ordering Wendy's? Like get some celery, bro. Cook your food. And by the way, go to a grocery store, guys. The food is so much better. Like fast food is fucking killing everybody on this earth. So
it's expensive.
It is. Dude, fucking the double cheeseburger used to be 99 cents. It's $3.89 now, brother. What the fuck is that?
Chicken nuggets for riding is a meal. $20, I think. Like, you're looking at $12 to $20 for just like 6 nuggets.
It's ridiculous. It is fucking ridiculous. I don't know, man. The world is just rough. You need to make sure to have a job, get a job, cook your own food.
Chase a dream.
Yeah.
Chase a dream. Chase a dream. Don't make excuses. I don't have time. You have fucking time. They know I've made time for everything. I still make time for the gym. We had my kiddo ride in, and I would just not sleep when I was pursuing content creation, because I was like, okay, I'm a personal trainer, and I did construction, and I was like, I'll do this, and then I'll just not sleep, and I'll continue to refine my craft. And 4 years without a paycheck until I finally made money on content.
Yep.
That's what I was like.
4 years?
Dude, yeah, I didn't make a fucking... This is 2010, 9, and I think by in the 4th year, I actually got a job doing it, but it was thousands of views.
Hey, I think I'm very privileged with that. I was always just like, I was like, it makes sense. I'm the main character. Obviously, my videos will be good. Obviously. But like, if you look at where I was like fighting, it's like, yeah, these guys sucked. Well, like, not... Okay, once again, Nothing but respect. Nothing but respect for the people who paved the way before me. But I was like, all right, I'll just do it better. Maybe that's my ego. You know, I had way too many people, or at least, okay, that's not true. I had one guy. His name was Shane, Avid Trex. He's like, hey, Tectone, dude, you're like funnier than all these guys. If you were to go live on Twitch, I'd watch you. And I'm like, all right. Bada bing, bada boom.
That's what happened?
Yep. That's it.
And you were like, okay, webcam?
Yep, because what happened was he told me that, and I said, all right. And then I did a video game theory final, which was make a YouTube video. And I made one on one of my favorite video games called Banjo-Kazooie. And I made a video on that. And I was like, I just made a YouTube video. Sent it to Shane. He's like, yo, this shit is so funny. And I'm like, okay, go live. I played Summoner's War for 3 months. And then I moved. This was the funniest thing. I'm gonna take off my sweater. Get it. This is real shit. People always want to undervalue the shit that you do. So I had this experience when I was doing content creation, which was every single game I played made me, right? So whenever I would leave a game, they would say, dude, this game made you. How could you turn your back on it? First of all, I'm not a human being who's going to want to play the same game for the rest of my life forever. That's just not how people function. Right, so I played Summoner's War, and I quit that after about 3-4 months. And they said, Bruce, Summoner's War made you. You're nothing without that game. I go to Skylanders Ring of Heroes, which is like a game made for like 8-year-olds. But I like Skylanders because that's the game I played when my house burnt down and I couldn't play anything else. So I was like, oh, good memories. Played Skylanders, yeah, crazy shit. Oh my god, dude, when I get told I have white privilege, I'm like, okay, let me tell you about my life, buddy.
Yeah.
you tell me where that white privilege was in the first 28 years of my life.
Female closet moto fucking sucking my dick and I don't know what's going on. Like, Jesus Christ.
That's not even the worst time. And I'm not even gonna tell it on camera. I've been through worse than that. Jesus. But yeah, then I played some Skylanders Ring of Heroes, terrible ass game. Then I played Alone. And then I played Sinnoh Alice. And then I played Arknights. And then I played Ulala. And then I played the big one. Arknights was the first real big one. And then after Arknights and Ulala, I played Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact, when combined with COVID, was insane. Like insane numbers. Like I was hitting like 8,000-9,000 viewers every day for the first like 3 months of launch, which is retarded, right?
Dude, you're like a successful streamer. If you're averaging like 100 like 100 to 200,
yes, you're making minimum wage money if you have like 100, 200, so you can make it. So at 1,000 viewers, 1,000 viewers on Twitch and 50,000 views a video is where you really want to aim for maximum revenue for content creation. 3,000 is you're good, because between 3,000 and 5,000, companies can't really afford to pay people who make viewers, or people who have more viewers, like a proper rate. So $3,000 to $5,000 per viewer, you're money maxing. That is the sweet spot on Twitch, as well as around I think it's 200 to 500,000 views on YouTube. Anything more than that, companies are going to struggle to sponsor you, so you're going to have to take a hit on rates. So realistically, if you hit 3 to 5K and 50K on YouTube, you're going to make some really fucking good money, like really good money. But even before that, if you have like 500 viewers on Twitch and like 10,000 viewers on YouTube, you're making well enough to be comfortable in life. I help this company called Mythic Talent bring money to creators. So I really enjoyed talking about the financial side, because I hate seeing people do this industry and they think, I'll make this money forever and this will be my entire life. No, you won't. You will not. The average content creator lifespan is around, I think it's like 2.5 years.
It's a flash in the pan. You have those 2.5 years to make a difference, build businesses, or be one of the few that understand how to build longevity in your online persona career.
Yes, you have to make money. And then you have to start saving and investing and preparing for the future, because if not, you will be working at the McDonald's. You will be working at the 7-Elevens, because that's the only thing that's going to be able to hire you when you waste your time pursuing a career that wasn't going to sustain you long term. I made a tweet about 6 months ago where I said, if you are above the age of 30 and you've been doing content creation for more than 5 years and you are yet to be a millionaire, you should quit. People did not like that. But I am trying very hard to be honest with people and to be realistic, because you need, I would probably say, what number do you think people need to retire at like age 35?
comfortably. Like now, I
Yeah.
mean, 1.5 mil, I think at 30. Even then, 35. I'd say like 1.5 would be scary. I think you can make that work with proper investing.
Yes, but that's scary still.
Yeah.
I would say for comfortability, I would say somewhere between 2.6 and 3.1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then oh my God, then you have to factor in, do you want kids? Ooh, you need money in this world. You need a lot of fucking money if you want to retire.
Lifestyle really depends, because when you get money, a lot of the times it's like, you start spending it and not realizing how fast you spend it, and
yeah.
you stop doing, like, I'm still Mexican as fuck, and I still like I haggle, I do everything. I'm like, well, okay, actually, let me call this place. I bet they have broken ones that I can buy and use that as props, so that way I don't pay full price on this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I got this. I haggle, I
Frugal.
hustle. Yeah, dude,
Good.
all day long.
Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm still stupid as shit. But I'm just like, well, I don't buy anything crazy, anything extravagant. I think the most extravagant thing I have is probably my car. It was like $80,000, which,
Nice, comfortable car though. Like,
I love it. Yeah, I love it. I've been driving it every day.
you
It's
live
amazing.
within your means.
But then you see the other streamers in Austin where it's like, yeah, I got 4 cars. They're all like $250,000. And I'm like, how much money do you have invested? I don't know, maybe like 10, 20,000. And it's like, all right, well, you will be fucked very soon. And we are going to see an era in the next 5-6 years where all of these streamers who think that they've made it, we're going to see horror stories.
Dude, they're gonna be.
They're gone. They will be gone. And you can clip this. 5-6 years, you will start to see like photos of like big streamers and like Walmart running like fucking checkout. And you'll see like candid photos of like taking photos without like their consent and post on the internet being like, yo, look at fucking, this is I Show Speed working at Walmart. That won't happen. Speed has like hundreds of millions of dollars already, but like a streamer like one of those will be, we are going to see the fallout of the dangers of content creation for people who are unprepared very, very, very soon. I have at least probably like 13, 14 people I can name right now who have gone homeless in just the 6 years that I know of in content creation, who used to be getting like 100,000 views. I'm not going to name drop them because it's really fucking sad. But yeah, a lot of the creators from Genshin, because there was a 400% increase in viewership, they were like, this is my life now. I'm going to spend like this is sustainable. They're on the streets. And I don't mean not doing well. I mean on the streets. And I know that because I'm stupid and I felt it. I actually fucking sent them money, just enough to like try to get a place. But it's like, I don't know what they're doing now, because now I'm just like, I don't want to get begged for money anymore. It's a shame, bro. Content creation it's a double-edged sword. People are going to realize that very soon.
People don't. That's, man, we're given an opportunity. It's like, how do I capitalize on this? How do I also then help? How do I build a community? How do I help others? And then how do I also, if I have 2 years and that's it, what businesses can I start in those 2 years? What can I do? How do I invest into myself more than anything? Like, sustain. Like, mine was always for Raiden. I was like, oh, kiddos with autism, he's going to live with us his entire life. So my goal was, if I pass or anything happens to me, he needs to be set for his entire life. So that was my driving force ever since he was born. Yeah. And I've thankfully done it. Like, I can pass and I know Raiden's good. Raiden can have kids and they're good. So it's like, okay, I set everything up for him. And that was my goal in life. But a lot of people don't have that mindset or that forward thinking. It is, I'm making this much money now. I don't care about 5 years from now. It's like, bro, that shit goes away fast.
Oh, yes, it does. Oh, my God. Yeah, I remember one thing that'll really give you a wake-up call is just browse your banking history and just count how much money you've spent in the past 3 months, and it's going to scare the fuck out of you. For a lot of people, it's going to scare the fuck out of you.
Especially if you eat like Uber Eats, and people do not know.
Uninstall it. Uninstall DoorDash. Uninstall Uber Eats. Uninstall all that shit. Cook your own food. Stop going clubbing. Just stop. If you're going clubbing weekly, you're wasting all your fucking money.
And time.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
You're okay. Maybe I'm a stick in the mud. I think partying is retarded. Like, you are killing your body. You are killing your finances. You are killing your mind, and you are killing your financial success, and you're also just wasting your fucking time. Like, what? There is no reason to succumb to the club environment. Once again, I might be very bitter. You're going there and it's blasting music. Okay, now why is it blasting music? It's blasting music because people have social anxiety and they need noise in the background to feel like they can succeed in a conversation. Just fucking stop having anxiety. Just stop. Grow up. Right? Like, if you want to buy a little bit of alcohol from your store, invite friends over to your house and have a nice drink while you talk around a fire, go for it. You'll have a meaningful conversation, but you're not going to get anything meaningful from a club. I'm like, do you really want to meet a girl at a club? Where did you meet your...
She was at, she actually, we started talking on Instagram and we did not, she DM'd me. It was for a Christmas thing. She DM'd me. She was like, hey, blah. I forget what it was. It was about a sweater. And we just kept chatting. We just chatted and we're friends. We did not flirt. And that's what set me apart. She was like, bro, you did not hit on me. You never talked about my looks. Like nothing. You talked about video games, your passions. I would ask her what she liked. We'd have deeper conversations. And I just never was like, oh man, like, let me see that girl. I'm like, bro, I had my hoe face. Like, Sav knows I had my hoe faces.
Yeah. I never had a hoe face.
I've had multiple hoe faces, but I was very transparent even during those. And I would never try to burn anyone. But for that, I wanted, this is an individual I'm interested in. Let's get to know each other on a deeper level. And then if it turns into something romantic, cool. And it did. Like that 6 months of just being friends, not flirting. And when we actually did start talking like that and finding out about each other, that's when it was like, oh shit. Oh, this is really cool. And then when we finally met, it was just like, I mean, you see how we are. It's like 4 years and we're still like, hey babe, like, that's my best friend. We hang out every night. We go, hey, do you want to go in the living room? We'll put on a fucking pop of meat or we'll watch some YouTube together or a movie. And then during the morning, she's helps me. She's my ride or die. And then we just have a good time. But God, if I met her at a club, I wouldn't have got along with her in the fucking first place.
Yeah. Club people are trash, guys. They're not, and maybe you have a lifelong partner you met at the club. Congratulations, you are the exception. You are not the rule. It's just a waste of time. It's a waste of money. It's just a fucking waste, bro.
How did you meet yours?
I shouldn't say because then people will know who I'm dating. And even though it's so fucking obvious, I will never say.
Okay, now I like it.
No, I mean, you know what? I'll say it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking. It's so fucking obvious. But I've had my fair share of public relationships, and
they're dangerous, dude.
Well, okay, I've had one, and oh my god, it was so miserable. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Oh my god, like it's exhausting. I remember I got shit on because I was dating a complainer. I just asked for a cup of water, right? And they just got. I was streaming for 27 days straight, and every time you get up from stream, you're losing 10 to 12% viewers because viewers are like, oh, he's gone. Okay, I'll click off.
Yep.
So you lose hundreds of thousands of dollars every time, hundreds or thousands of dollars every time you get up from the chair. So I said, hey, sweetie, can you bring me a glass of water? I just want to keep streaming. And they just got really upset because they're like, dude, I'm trying to play fucking TFT. And I'm like, brother, please. You just, fucking just take one round loss to get me a cup of water so I can continue paying the bills while I was paying for the house, paying for the maids, paying for all the food. They paid for nothing. Anything they wanted, I got them. No questions asked. Never complained. I just asked for a little bit of help with technical issues. And can you bring me a water every 4 hours? Right? And chat just lost it because they see woman upset. That means he's wrong, which I fucking hate weaponized emotions, bro. Oh my God. I get so bitter. People see a crying woman on the internet. She's right. She's right. Guys, oh my God. Fucking retarded ass Pokimane. You know who Pokimane is?
Yep.
She tweets out, believe victims. Okay. Forehead, no shit. But here's a crazy idea. You understand motherfuckers can lie, right? People can go live and lie. And when you promote a mentality of anybody who says they've been wronged is now correct with no proof, You are fucking everybody's life up. Proof is everything. Innocent until proven guilty, because it is not like that on the internet.
Dude, and that's with the age of information and how fast it is. The second that is out, it does not matter what is said or what comes out in a month.
Yep.
That person was lying. Doesn't fucking matter. They were the first ones. Now the other people are being reactive on a situation. They're like, what the fuck?
Yep.
I didn't do that. What? I don't know. What was that actor? It was that me. It wasn't Me Too. It was like part of that. But that comedian, a girl was like, was it? Or it turned out it was just a bad date. I think it was Ari Schaefer. It was one of those dudes. And he was like, then she actually 2 weeks later showed the date. Presented it. And then everyone was like, you made it sound like this dude took advantage of you.
Yep.
He asked you multiple times if you wanted to leave, if you were comfortable. He made it as kind as possible. You're bitching about the wine he served you because she bitched about the wine he picked and all this. And then, I was naked. And then I wasn't happy I got naked. It's like, he asked you if you wanted to do that.
Yep.
But it fucked his career over for a solid 2 months, I think.
You want to know why? Because these dumb, sorry, I'm not misogynist, but this just happens a lot. It's a couple of dots, they're coincidences, but when eventually enough coincidences happen, a lot of dots start forming a line. There is so many women who do not understand, right? They're in this relationship. They're happy for 10 years. Everything is great. They have a messy breakup. Then all of a sudden, maybe that relationship wasn't so happy. Maybe I wasn't so content with that. You know what? I don't think I like that. I regret it. Oh my God. Regret does not equal, and more people need to fucking talk about that shit, because here's a great example right now. And this is how fragile every large content creator's life is, because one false allegation can fuck so many people, especially if they don't have the wherewithal, because it's hard to go live and deal with people saying that you're a monster when you know you've lived your life nothing but positive. For example, ready for this? Eli, you me in 2019.
I'd be like,
disprove it. Oh, and cease and desist. You cannot defame me. What are you going to do? You're losing months of your career, and then the legal system, and then they put out a police report on you. Bro, do you know how many, what is it?
dude, I won't say names. A buddy just went through it, and it did not matter. All the evidence stacked and like proven that, homegirl was an actual psycho and crazy, did not fucking matter.
Yep.
Did not matter.
Not at all.
And it took 3 years for everything to get dropped, and okay, it was actually just a lying.
3 years.
3 years, and I think it was like $60,000.
And let me just ask a question. What happened to the woman that falsely accused him? Nothing.
Nope.
In Travis County, where I live, I was told this by my legal representative. I believe there's less than 5 women who have faced repercussions of false allegations towards men. Career-ending allegations. It is horrifying to give a power, this strong of a power, towards a bitter ex, a scorned ex, and then a scorned ex with a mental illness. Oh man, that's bad. It is scary as fuck, because these people, they have nothing to lose and they want to hurt you. I want you to imagine, give one of your exes a megaphone and hear the things they're going to say about you. It's terrible. It is a horrifying time to be a man, to want to be in a relationship as a content creator, because people will give far too much validity towards anybody who want to hurt you, and it's bad. Not everybody handles being broken up with grace.
And it is a dangerous thing. And when you're on online, and that's why I was very big against online relationships, like public relationships, for 3 years. I would not post a story. And the girls, if we were dating or just talking, they'd be like, wait, you're not going to show me in a story or anything for how long? I was like, at least a year, maybe. And then it might be longer, because I will not put out who I'm dating, because I don't know how long this is going to last, what's going to happen, because my previous relationship was a very public one and it ended. And then up until like 2 years ago, I'd still get emails. Hey, this is 4 years after the fact. What happened? I thought you guys were together. It's like, no, we broke up like fucking 3-4 years ago.
Yep.
Emails asking, because people feel that they should know that information. And we just separated quietly. We were like, hey, that didn't work out. Boom. They did them. I did me.
Yeah.
Wish them the best. And then split. And I've had those also, the flip side, where it was, he's a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what garbage. And thankfully, like my child's mom, we're still best friends. Her and Sav get along. Like, and Sav's like, oh, that was actually a green flag that you get along with your baby mama.
Yeah.
And you have a healthy relationship. I'm like, yeah, that's why you can look at the girls are like, what a piece of shit he is. I'm like, there is a reason they don't like me, and I don't like this. I was like, I just don't talk about him because that wasn't going to work in the long run. And I seen that, and I stopped it within a couple of months because I have the rule of the 90-day rule. I was like, it's like 90 to 6 months. In that time frame, an individual will actually show who they are. So don't get married, don't have them move in, anything like that before that time frame, because they're going to put on a fake front for 90 days to 120 days. You're going to get the best version of him. It's like, hey Tech, oh my God, he's so funny. I love when you do that. They will just hide the shit that they hate it, and then sure shit, once it gets through, I guarantee your ex, same thing, you hid stuff. I love that you work so hard, and I love that you play video games. You play video games too much. You work too much, and you're like,
last one. Angel, so nice, legit, so nice. Everything was great. Well, legit, it was amazing. And then I got some warnings from some people, and I was like, no, you're crazy. Like her, there's no way. And then slowly, I'm like, oh shit, oh no. How the fuck do I get out of this? And it's scary because you won't know. Because then you're like, ooh.
If your buddies don't like, if you have a group of friends and no one likes your spouse, don't think they're wrong. Have a good understanding. It's like they probably on this. People.
This is okay. My past 2 exes, everybody hated. And I didn't listen, and I should have.
We're dudes. They're hot.
Yeah.
What red flag?
Yeah. But then, because I'm 31 now, I think I've dated 5. I've dated 5 chicks. I was married one time. I dated 5 chicks. The first 3, everybody loved, and the first one, they're like, dude, she's so out of your league, bro. Like, you're so lucky, bro. And I'm like, whatever, dude. No, I'm cooler. Yeah, she was awesome. She was really smart. And she did all my homework for me. But I had a problem where this is how stupid I was. I was like, this chick likes me too much. It's annoying. Like, I'm good. But they're happily married now, so good for them. And then, there was another chick that everybody loved. But I mean this genuinely. I don't know if you can relate to this. You're 41. You said you've had a lot of sex.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a chick that fucks you too hard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, this chick fucked me so much harder than I could fuck her. I didn't even know what to do. It was like fucking a wildebeest. It was like I'm on my back, she's riding me, like slamming me. I had bruises on my pelvis from her ass, and she had a fat ass. Like, she fucked me so much harder. We're like, I've only come. This is crazy. I've only come 3 times from a woman doing all the work, right? Only 3 in my whole life. Like, is that sad? That's kind of sad, don't you think? But this chick was fucking me so I like closed my eyes because I was like, this is way too intense. And I imagined hentai, and then I just I blew my whole load.
I'm gonna go to my happy place.
Yeah, because I was like, holy fuck, I don't know what to do. Like, there's just too much happening. It was a great experience. That's when I lost my virginity, because my first girlfriend, it was only oral for 3.5 years. But yeah, then she fucked me so hard, bro. It's like, you don't forget your first time. You do not forget your first time. This, my God, it was, yeah. Anyways, couldn't work out because the sex was too hard. It was too hard fucking. And the next time, she was great, loved video games, loved wrestling, loved anime. And then she started doing drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, started doing drugs. And then giga feminist, giga woke retard was like, I'm a woman, but I'm like, I don't need to succumb to societal norms. I'm not going to shave my mustache. I'm not going to shave my armpits. And I'm like, ladies, I'm going to tell you this. Like, that's ugly as fuck. Like, that's disgusting. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like, that, you are gross as fuck if you're not shaving your mustache, if you're not shaving your armpits. And in the same vein, if you're a man and your woman is doing all that scaping for you, the least you can do is, if she wants the same thing, is to do it for her as well. Trim that shit down there, because nobody wants to get pubic hair stuck on their teeth while they're stuck in your dick. Just take care of yourself, man. Okay,
guys do a better job of it. A lot of you
Absolutely.
don't realize that. It's fucking mind blowing to me. I'm like, if you ask your partner to do it, you should also be like, let me look in the mirror.
Yeah, dude. Like, and you'll also get extra dick. Because like when you have that whole bush, it looks like you got nothing.
Yeah.
You trim that shit down, it's gonna look good. And I believe it's every 30 pounds you lose, you get like an extra, what was it? I got extra dick. Because when I was fat, I had like the fat upper area, but I'm a guy.
You had the tire.
Yeah, there was a tire. And the more weight I lost, and the weight I lost my pelvis, I grew extra dick. Like I got at least an extra inch and a half. So like, fellas, trim your bush, lose some weight. You get that, because if you're a small dick homie, a small dick king, you know, get a little bit extra. Also, side note, I'm curious. I'm gonna ask you first. Don't mean to get in all the sex talk. Sorry, I love talking about shit. How much dick do you think is enough before you're like? What do you think is the bare minimum of penis that's like enough?
I think a lot of people actually, so there was a study. So if you're looking for a lifetime partner, females will want the average is actually smaller than a lot of people think. It's like 5 inches is American standards, like 5'2", 5, I think. And then depending on the different countries, that changes. But most females will be like, oh, I just want like average 5.5 inches, and that's good. If it's a one night stand or a one-off, then I want like this fucking monster dong, and then I'll be happy with that. But in a relationship, a lot of them was like, well, then it's like, it's fun. Then it's not fun.
Yeah.
So there's this in between where it's, and then the bare minimum, I'd have to say.
Bare minimum.
I don't know. This is where I want to yell for a female. I'm like, can someone make 3 inches work?
Yeah. I think 4 inches is the bare minimum. And I feel like women, if you're complaining about a man having like a 4-inch cock, I think you're just a whore. I really do. The average vagina length is 3.5 inches. You need to make it fucking work. You really do. Now, people are going to say, you have a small penis? Absolutely not. You know when Drake leaked his penis? You ever see Drake's dick?
No.
You see Drake's dick?
No.
What the fuck? He has a hammer, by the way. Like, his dick is huge. Like, I'll be real. I feel like if you're a man and you have above 6 inches of penis, you should just leak it. Accidentally. It got him so much aura because bro was known for being a and then he's like, but he has a hammer. It's like, all right, dude. Jesus. But yeah, I just really feel like if you have a woman that's complaining about your dick being too small, like, I just think it's just not worth it, bro. Just shove your fucking arm up there, bro. You want 8 inches? Okay. Shove your whole fucking fist up there, bro. Some women want way too much dick, bro. It's like they see these penises and so many men feel bad because they don't have an 8-inch, 9-inch monster cock.
Porn fucked a lot of people over versus like addicting to it. Then it psychologically it makes it harder for, oh, well, that's the standard versus it's not the standard. And then a lot of partners, I will say, communicate with your partner. Listen to what they want and vice versa. Find what you're comfortable with. Talk about that. Don't think you know better than your partner on what they like, because a lot of people don't have that conversation, or they're very embarrassed by sex instead of just being transparent. Hey, some people like to watch together. Hey, some want to do other stuff. Just figure out and have fun with your partner. It should be a fun team building exercise.
Yep. Dude, also, fellas, get on beetroot extract. Have you tried that? Oh my God. Holy shit. So for the longest time in my life, I didn't feel shit going on with my dick at all. I didn't feel nothing. Right. So that's why like women had a very hard time making me come, even if like they were to blow me for like 2 hours. I just couldn't fucking come. I would have to jerk myself off afterwards, and they can do whatever they want with that. Beetroot extract. I don't know if I'm got lucky or something. I have never had a harder boner in my life. And it feels like I'm coming all the time with the strength of my erection from beetroot. So, fellas, if you want a little bit of extra juice, beetroot. Consult your doctors.
Just started a beetroot company.
Yeah, that shit's awesome. You ever had erectile dysfunction?
No.
Never? Damn, bro. I had erectile dysfunction for like 2 years.
A lot of it can be psychology, and if you have low T.
Low T.
Like,
yeah, I had 168.
Yeah, and then when you start gymming and everything, dude, it's crazy when your cardiovascular system works 100%.
Yep.
Your body starts functioning as it should. That's
Yep.
if you're out of shape, if you're eating bad, all that stuff really takes a toll, and depression.
Yeah, dude. If you have erectile dysfunction, you will be depressed 100%.
Yeah.
It is like you just don't feel like a human. You feel disgusting. Oh man, when your partner wants it that bad and you can't get it up, oh my god.
Oh, God.
Never again. Taking care of my health forever, bro. Because I had like ED from like, what was it like?
Oh, then you're getting your head even more.
Yeah. It's like, is it
And
gonna
you're
happen
like, come
again?
on, just do it. Just come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're just like fuck, fuck.
You're like 27 to 29. That shit was bad. Somewhere around there. Sorry about that.
Oh no, I fucking love this. This is great. I mean, it's just like, that's what the purpose of it. It's like, because I wanted a place where it's like, hey, we can go fucking chat about anything. Everyone, like, nothing is off the tables. And then again, at the end of the day, it's like, hey, look, fucking, look what this guy went through. Look where he is now. You know why? Because he didn't give up. He didn't be a victim in his life. He's like, no, I gotta just keep pushing through. This sucked, but you know what?
Because if you give up, then they win.
Yeah.
Right? The people who have wronged you, they win. And a great man told me the best revenge is living a good life. I cannot tell you how insane you're going to drive everybody who has fucked you over in life if you're there with a smile, enjoying every second of your life after you've left them.
My favorite quote is Frank Sinatra said, "The best revenge is utter success."
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's a baller statement.
Yep.
I'm going to live my life by that.
Absolutely.
Because as you said, when they fucked you over, they're like, man, they won't be anything. They'll fade away. And then you keep climbing.
Oh, yeah.
Then now they look like an idiot because they probably told their group of friends. It's like, oh. And then they keep, well, why does he keep going up?
Yep.
Wait, were you lying about them? It's like, oh. And then they start reflecting on that guy. It's like, oh, maybe you were the piece of shit.
Yep. That was the nicest thing, is realizing when people came around, they were like, oh, you weren't the problem. I swear to God you were the problem. You were not the problem. Or like they get the people who reach out to them after y'all break up and they don't talk to you, and then they slowly but surely they realize, oh, I get what they're talking about now. I am so sorry, John.
Because that veil will come off. It just
Absolutely.
90 to 120 days, or in a friendship a little bit longer, but it will come out. It's just not if, it's when.
Yep, that's why I never got bitter with like any exes going to talk to my old friends, because I'm like, they'll figure it out.
Yep. Literally.
They'll get it.
He's like, I'll just give it time. You'll find your people you like, a therapy, or your partners. He's like, you can talk to, vent, but don't let it consume you, and just put on that smile and be like, I'm going to power through this. I'm going to do my thing, and then I'm going to prove to myself that I was the better person.
Absolutely.
In the end.
Absolutely. I have like a sexual fantasy of like writing. Oh, speaking of dreams, I had a dream about, not sexual. I had a dream about y'all last night.
Okay, thank God.
I got to tell you about that. Not sexual. But yeah, I just have like a sexual fantasy, like metaphorically, of the day I am like 60, 70 years old and having just a nice little biography of, because I get excited when I go through horrible things. I'm like, oh man, when I get through this, great story. I'm very excited to write a book about the real truth of everything that's happened in my current 31 years of life. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the next 30 years. It's going to be very exciting.
Dude, because those ones, as you said, you get excited because this is a test. I'm at a low point, but this is a new low point for me. I'll be able to deal with it next time it comes around easier.
Yeah.
And those highs feel way better. And that low, next time something bad happens, you're like, you know what? It wasn't as bad as this moment in my life. So I will just keep, and that really low moment, I pushed through. I made it through that. I'm fine. I can fucking continue to crush
That's
this.
why I love Berserk and Vinland Saga.
Dude. And that's a Vagabond. You need to read Vagabond.
Yeah, I have it, and I'm going to read it. But it's like
Same thing.
Seeing these things, like for example, like Guts getting when he was a kid.
Dude.
That's enough to destroy so many people. And seeing the story of him overcoming that, and that's why I wish darker themes were allowed in stories, because that shit happens. That is what happens in real life. And seeing a story about people overcoming that and becoming some of the greatest characters of all time is great. And it's not as fantasy as you guys might think. That happens to a lot of people. So writing stories about how to overcome that and
the trauma, that guts. I mean, that's a perfect. As a kid, he was all this then happened to him, and they portrayed how he was closed off, didn't like touch, and that's what makes that moment with Casca, and he actually finally has that moment so much deeper because he's actually opened up to somebody, and then the eclipse happens.
Yep.
And then I don't want to ruin anyone that hasn't, and then it's fucking
Eclipse arc is the greatest arc in manga history.
Yeah. It's dark, dude. And I knew when my friends actually read it because they would be like, what the ever living fuck this dude in the ass. I'm like,
you know what's crazy? Bro, my girlfriend, she stopped on volume 4 when Eclipse arc is volume 5.
No.
And I'm just like, bro, fucking read it. Read it.
You have to finish it.
Yes. Oh my God. I believe that hard work and determination can overcome every obstacle on earth. It is. And like the darkest times that you push through, eventually the light will come. And the light of the tunnel is so worth it. But if you give up, it's just so heartbreaking. It really is, because the people always think that life is going to be easy. And they think, oh, I wish I could get this. It comes so easy to other people. But like, there's nothing in this life that's worth fighting for, or like anything that you can achieve easily, it doesn't matter. The things that matter are the things that you had to scratch and claw and fight for. And those are the moments that make you, is in the moment of hardship, you did not give up. And this is also a great segue from this, is that first date options. People can be so nice when things are good. Everybody knows that. When things are great, you won't learn anything about anybody other than, oh, I'm really, really happy and nice. Best first date option is an escape room. Do you like escape rooms?
Oh, dude, yeah. Dude,
yeah.
Freddie Wong would love fucking escape rooms, so he got me into that shit. That is actually a really good first date. Holy shit.
Yep. You take someone on a first date to an escape room, and you will see how people operate under pressure. And that is so important. They will yell at you. They will scream at you. They will get frustrated with you. So pressure is what shows you what human being you actually are. And the more comfortable you get in pressure, the better of a person that you will be. So learn to thrive under pressure. Don't let it overcome you. And just push, boys. Push.
I love it. That is, learn to operate under pressure. I cannot stress that enough.
Yep.
If you can do that, life gets pretty easy because your level of stress goes way the fuck down.
Yeah. Oh, best first date option, escape room. That's how you learn how they are. And then the pool. So that's how you see what they look like.
You're like, I'm a simple man. I need these two things and then I'm good to go.
Yeah, because I'll be real, man. Like the era of Instagram and filters, goddamn, bro. And every woman be wearing $200 worth of mud on their face. So it's like, you got to know what you're getting yourself into. Yeah, because some people look different after a quick little wash, you know? All that shit goes away with one wet wipe. Ooh, okay. Glad I know that now.
Dude. You see the, my favorite one is the Asian, it's like the Japanese or the Asian Instagram girls that show. They're like, this is what I look like before. And it is, I am a 50-year-old lady, and now I look like a 20-year-old anime girl.
It's horrifying.
You're like, what the? Holy shit, girl. What the fuck? You can do that with makeup?
Yep.
I'm an artist.
Oh, bro, it's fucked up. It is,
Call me Da Vinci.
Yeah, it's bad.
You're like, fuck. Well, dude, Tech, it has been an absolute pleasure. We're going to do the after show for like 10 minutes if you're down. We'll just talk about anime, some nerd shit, whatever you want.
Sure.
And then otherwise, where do the fantastic people out there find you?
Oh, man. Here's the better question. Where do you not find me? I'm on everything, guys. YouTube, videos, and stream. YouTube.com/Tectone. Kick.com/Tectone. Twitch.tv/Tectone. Twitter.com/Tectone. And I apologize in advance for what you guys are going to see if you subscribe to me, because I be posting some crazy ass shit sometime. Oh, but I do also post cat and dog photos if you like those. Got a beautiful dog called Mango. You met him, right?
Yeah, Mango's the cutest little guy.
He's such a good one. He's in school right now.
I was like, oh, it's a little dog. Oh, he's at school? Mm-hmm. Oh,
yeah, we're getting him service dog certified, so we want to be able to take him everywhere. He's doing great, too.
Let's fucking go. Well, dude, thank you so much. And you're the first guest on the kind of finished Say Hi to Eli set.
This was a very fun podcast. This was very fast.
Dude, you killed it. That was 2 hours.
That's crazy. Legit, that's crazy.
I looked over. I was like, oh, shit, we're at 2 hours. Fuck.
So what we talk about? Getting erectile dysfunction.
Sex coming.
Wow, that's crazy. How hard can we come?
Yeah, life motivation. Yeah. Just the perfect podcast all in 2 hours of time. Dude, is an absolute present. It's an absolute pleasure, my friend. Thank you so goddamn much. Go check him out. He is a fantastic human and lucky to call a friend now. Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you.
It's been awesome, bro.
Oh, that